Hare Krishna everyone. So today we're going to do another session of some Hare Krishna Maha Mantra chanting. Maha means great. If anyone who knows of who Mahatma Gandhi is, Maha is in his name. So Maha means great. And this mantra, the specific mantra, which goes Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And I'll say it one more time, maybe we can all say it together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's described as the great mantra for this age that we're currently in of quarrel and hypocrisy. We can see that everywhere, even within ourselves. We might tell someone to do something or be something, but are we really the example of that we're trying to force them to be? Basically, like, you should tidy your room, but how tidy is our room? Like, how immaculate is our room? Or these are just some random examples. I just wish you would listen to me more. Or how much do we listen to that person? How attentively and how affectionately do we listen to that person? Or how attentively do we listen to ourselves? So there's so much hypocrisy in the world we can see. And quarrel, in any relationship almost. There's some sort of small quarrel or big quarrel or both of the two types of quarreling. And so this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra purifies all of the darkness within the world, and it is darkness. Anything that's not light by nature is dark. All the dark qualities, all the dark habits, behaviors, dark interactions, dark everything basically. And so the more people who chant this mantra, the more light will come into this material world, into all the cultures, all the societies, all the human beings, all the animals, all the living entities. Actually, you can even chant to insects, you can chant to animals, so if you have any pets, any animals, or there are any insects around, or any, as far as I believe, like plants, you can chant to plants, as far as I'm aware, because they're also living entities, and they can hear. Every living entity, as far as I'm aware, has their own language. They're conscious, they have consciousness. So this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra works on a consciousness level. And so what? Why not just stick to the material level, just the humdrum material level, especially if it's working for us, or if we think it's working for us, because it's always that we think it is, but it's not really, if we get really real and really still with it. So, I will, it might sound like I'm cutting off a bit short with this talk, but we'll glide into some Hare Krishna Maha Mantra singing, chanting, and you can either whisper this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, mouth it. These are all just from things that I've heard and have read and know of. Scream it, shout it, sing it, talk it, slowly, quickly. In whatever way and at whatever pace you're comfortable with it. Basically, because that's the main thing. Otherwise, it's not sustainable. So, or that's at least my experience. Just go at a pace that you're comfortable with, and then, naturally you'll want to increase in your affection toward chanting or your attentiveness, all these other kind of things. But we all start somewhere. So just find somewhere comfortable, or wherever you are. You could be sitting on a train right now, or something, whatever it is, whatever. I'll start the melody, and you can either do call and response style, so listen to me sing one Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and then you sing back to me, or we can just all sing at the same time, every single Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, just listen if you like. Everyone approaches it to begin with in a different way. Yeah, so I'll just quickly think of the melody and we'll take it from there. And I'll use my hands as instruments. So, yeah, because I have no instruments apart from my hands. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, oh, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Cut that a little bit short, but and that kind of went here anyway. I hope that was okay. And yeah, I'll try and keep doing these meditations on a daily basis as best as I can. And the most important thing on both sides, like my side and also your side, is the heart. You know, because someone can be the best, beautiful singer, you know, sing so melodiously, but if the heart's not there, or if the heart doesn't want to be there, you know, if we don't want our heart to be there, then it's a very different experience. So best if we try our best to put our heart into every mantra, every single syllable, you know, because where else are we going to put our heart that actually satisfies us, the real us, our soul, which is beyond the body and mind. You know, so much of our time and our life and our day and our week and our month is spent trying to get some little bit of satisfaction for the body and mind. Of course, we must look after the body and mind. So, like for example, I lift weights, I make sure I get the right kinds of foods into my system every day to the best of my ability. And yeah, I get sun, like outside, sunny sun, I mean to say, and I make sure I get enough rest. So all these things are important, because without those things, and especially because we're not on the pure platform, generally speaking, I'm speaking for myself, you know, we're going to crash. So we must look after the body and keep it fit so we can utilize it for a higher purpose than just eating, sleeping, getting other kinds of pleasure for the body, and fearing, basically, which is what we see mainly a lot of the time, is how we live our life, you know, in fear, one, in search of some sort of pleasure for the body, two, making sure we are eating enough, three, making sure we are sleeping enough, four, you know, so the yoga texts explain that there's much more to life than that. That goes beyond all of those things. And sure, we do many other things with our day, but they're kind of on the same category of being on the material plane. So the yoga texts explain that the yoga and meditation texts explain that there's much more that can be had than just trying your best to satisfy those four different things, generally speaking, and anything else that fits into those categories, because everything's basically a variation of those four things, but just in a different style, or done more expensively, or whatever it is. But it's like, if we get really real with it and really still with it, it's basically, it comes down to being the same thing. Those four different things of eating, sleeping, getting other pleasures for the body and for the mind, and fearing, and then what do we do about that? Trying to mitigate that fear, basically. So whether that means, you know, putting extra locks on the door so no one burgles your house, whatever it is, yeah. So this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, it's an opportunity, it's a chance to elevate oneself beyond just thinking that that's all there is to life, and that if I tick all those 4 boxes and that's it, then my life's a success, which is how a lot of people generally might feel, but real success is our spiritual potential, because that's who we really are, spirit, soul, and we just haven't been taught at all how to unlock that potential, how to awaken that consciousness of that part of ourselves. And we can see, like, so many people my age, like 20, 25 or a bit younger, just, you can, like, maybe a lot of people can resonate, people my age, roughly 25, 20 kind of age group, that life is just so dry, and then it's just every day is about searching for something that's going to stimulate some part of the body and mind in a way that it hasn't been stimulated before. Other than that, life is quite dry. So this Hare Krishna mantra, it provides juice. That juice that we're all looking for, that juice that we're all craving for. And is this just an ideation, an ideal belief? It's a process. So you apply the process, you get the result. It's that simple. And the more sincere you are in pursuing this process, the more heart you put into this process of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the great mantra for this age, Kali Yuga, quarrel and hypocrisy, the age of quarrel and hypocrisy, the more benefit you get, the more progress you make, the more successful your life is on a level, in a way that because all these other different kinds of successes, they come and go, literally. You earn a lot of money, it goes. You win a certificate, it's like, after a week or two, no one really cares about that certificate, not even yourself really. It just gets put into some sort of file somewhere in your house if you're a super organized person or a roughly organized person. But all these things, they just come and go. You have really good health, 1 year or 1 day or 1 week or for 1 month. It goes. It's going to go. All this is going to go, and then all of it is going to go at the time of death, which no one, generally speaking, likes to think about. And I wonder why. But all of this we must think about, and really take advantage of something that can elevate us to a level that's higher beyond just the body, basically. Because the mind is also a subtle body. The yoga and meditation texts explain. So it's also a body. It's just subtle matter, as far as I'm aware and have heard, is matter that's not directly visible to the eyes. So, for example, like the wind, subtle matter. This is from memory. I remember because I was attending lots of classes and talks at one point. But so there's a subtle difference between the body and their mind, but they're both matter, basically. So some more food for thought. Keep the ocean of transcendental topics churning, and keep adding the strawberries to the plain vanilla ice cream that is our life, generally speaking. I wish you all a wonderful night and a wonderful sleep. And again, sleep is very important, because then how can we really focus on this Hare Krishna mantra? How can we really chant with so much affection and attention and love if we've been staying up all night? So don't be too hard on yourself, but I was just making a point that sleep is good, sleep is important. It recharges you. And this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra constantly recharges you. So, it's like, which one? Both. But there is a distinction, there is a difference. And that this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra waters the root of the tree, so to speak. This is a great famous quote from one of the prime yoga and meditation texts. That this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra waters the root of the tree, so to speak, and that everything else that we're trying to endeavor for, like the leaves on that tree. And can you imagine just trying to, like if you have a plant, just watering the leaves without watering the root, it's going to die. So that's what's happening basically, and that's what we're experiencing. We're just becoming more kind of unsatisfied, more unsatisfied, more unsatisfied, leading to frustration, more anger and more anger, more indifference and more indifference. And we just don't know what to do about it. But this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra waters the root, and then naturally all of the leaves become nourished. So it's a special sacred mantra, an ancient sacred mantra that can be applied by anyone. Doesn't matter who you are. You could be disabled, autistic, not disabled, not autistic. You could be gay, straight, bi, transgender, asexual, intersex, Māori, Chinese, Pacific, Christian, Catholic, the other religions, or atheistic. It really doesn't matter. It's just about what you like to try and experience a satisfaction that goes beyond everything else you've tried already. So, yeah. In your own time, at your own pace, in a way that is comfortable, most important, in my opinion, and in my experience. So I'll leave you all there. I wish you all a wonderful sleep.